across the fall to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Welcome back to Elden Ring. We've got our serpent hunting spear for hunting a serpent. And it's possible this is from that serpent. That would make a lot of sense. It's a giant snake hide. And we're gonna go fight a giant snake. Seems about right. Wearing this helmet to be able to roll as fast as I want to. And unfortunately, we have a little bit of a run back. Well, that's okay. Oh, look, it's bloodstains. Yeah, y'all okay? Walked back outside. Everybody seems to run around this corner and fall to their deaths for some reason. I'm not sure what they're doing. A very poor job, it seems. We can't buff this weapon with lightning, unfortunately. Let's just put this elevator back down. That's the wrong one. An uncommon time here in Elden Ring. Having to actually run past a bunch of guys. Rude. That guy's probably the worst of this whole run. Why exactly there's not a stake or anything in this room here is a good question. That's alright. Alright, so we took a little bit of damage there. Let's not go into the boss fight. Low on health for no reason. We can still do this. I'll help somewhat. We traverse the mist. We got runes on the ground. Runes on the ground. We can do that. I'm gonna keep doing that. Ah, poison. Alright. Ah. Oh, that really locks you into an animation there, doesn't it? Ah, lava. Also not what I want. Does not use much FP either, which is nice. Alright, the lava's getting closer. Just because the snake's getting closer, probably? Oh. Alright, another problem here. On the wrong flask. Ow. Yeah. That's a crazy guy. That's a great camera angle we had there. Not ideal. Looks like we have a lot more space over this side. That's probably a better idea. Let me look at this weapon. Revealing the armor stripper. Yep. Alright. Well, I definitely say it's working. Definitely does damage. Magical. And here's our convenient elevator. Waiting for us. Always a good strategy. Some might look at it like admitting defeat. Let's just being prepared. See how best to get past this guy. Yeah, that worked. Very good. And past all these guys. Weird magic guy. A little bit of healing. Might as well. We got plenty of cerulean flasks for this whole business. I'm not entirely sure that granting strength is even going to help. Also, let's summon Oleg so we can go play in the lava. I'm sure he'll have fun with that. Alternatively, that might not be a great idea with all the FP that uses, but yeah, it's probably fine. And let's get it going. Oh wow, look at him go. Oh, that one didn't even hit. Seems like the first strike is more of a spear kind of attack. And if you follow up again, it gets more of a uppercut. Ah, poison! Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a problem. Okay, can I target anywhere that's not the head? Doesn't seem like it. Oleg's honestly doing a pretty good job. Let's kind of go hit the snake. Okay, maybe. Yeah, this kind of stab it works too. Lava doesn't do much damage. Alright. Oh. Oh, what now? What now? Serpent? Face tomb? Oh boy. I was gonna say that was too easy. Okay.
Very well.
Join myself and King as family. Together we will devour the very god.
Okay. Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy, huh? I'd say so. Can't see anything. Ah, slime attack. Like still going for it. Oh wow, those meteors or something. Well, that's not ideal. I attack him with the sword. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Let's go for the long range attack here, shall we? Out of here. Rykard's a great rune. Where's his blasphemous?
I servant never die.
Well, that was wild. This weapon did very well. Very well. 130,000 runes from that. Not bad. Let's see if there's anything else around here. There's some stuff on the ground. Serpent. Okay. One thing at a time here. Killer. Hey man. Serpent. Brown surcoat draped over chainmail. The insignia emblazoned on the front marks out the wearer as the eyes and ears of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Eyes and ears of Sir Gideon. Interesting. He must have other people that tried to get here before us. Clearly unsuccessfully. Is there anything else back here? There's just piles and piles of burnt stuff. Surprisingly, all the lava was not doing as much damage as you would think. So that was alright. We're just underneath. What a grand arena here, too. Wild. Absolutely wild. Anything else on the ground? That might have been the one thing that I saw during the fight. Maybe that was closer to the entrance. Where's fog here too? Very cool. Like smashing all the skull piles. Having a great time. what a giant snake boss arena needs? A bunch of chandeliers. Obviously. Try something incredible. There's the entrance. Yeah, I think that's the only thing in here. So we also got the Great Rune. I mean, we have Godric Radon and the Unborn. I think we need to... I don't know where we would get this one improved at, then. Great Rune. We also have the Remembrance. Take the power of its namesake to via finger reader. Remembrance of Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by a finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain great bounty of runes. Obviously going to do the first one. Rykard took the form of a giant serpent that he might devour, grow, and live eternally. I understand. The road of blasphemy is long and perilous. One cannot walk it unprepared to sin. So, was he eaten by a serpent or did he become a serpent? Because those are two different things. Ashes. I guess a Great Rune's kind of a material. Upgrade. There it is. Rykard's Great Rune. Great Rune of the Sharbear of Rykard, devoid of any benediction. Seek the divine tower of West Altus, which stands upon the precipice at the coast southwest of Landau. The coast southwest of Landau. Here? On the coast. I mean, this is Landau. So, I wouldn't think it would be that one. Let's see if there's a tower over here. It's still on the coast southwest. So, maybe. This looks like a rock. That could be good. Ah. Alright. Well, we probably don't need that sword here anymore. It's only really good for serpent hunting. Like a regular weapon on. And we can put on our crucible helmet. Guess we want to get a level up here, since we have all these runes. That makes sense. We will rest here. Oh, there's his head. Hello. It's giving me like 20 some health. I don't know if that's really necessary. Let's get to 1500 base. That's a nice start. See if he has anything to say. At least ahead.
Dear Rykard, please find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
That is... I mean, they might not actually be there anymore since they're here now. Yeah, that's Tanith.
Dear Rykard, I wish to be one day.
Can I stand on top of him? Don't know if that's gonna happen. We could possibly attack. Also don't know if that's a great plan. So if she's here now, she's probably not gonna be back over in the main Volcano Manor area. See if we can open the doors now. We got a present. The Tonic of Forgetfulness and the Drawing Room Key. Alright. Key to the Volcano Manor's drawing room. The room can be found in the western corridor upon the left-hand side. Okay. And a Tonic of Forgetfulness. Banishes distress and bitter memories. A gift bestowed by Rykard, sworn to blasphemy, to Lady Tanith, who unfortunately had no use for it. My lord, there could be no greater distress than to forget you. Interesting. Let's open some door over here. The westward corridor, you say? It's westward. Hey, the drawing room key. Alright. And a thing. A perfume bottle. Okay. Sure. Here's some slithering or something. It's probably fine. See, this can open all these other rooms though. This door's blocked. There's another thing. This is also the drawing room. Okay. They have multiple drawing rooms. That's fine. Didn't expect beautiful. The red light continues to be something. Continues to be quite something. A nice dining table here. This is more of a dining room than a drawing room, but that's fine. So we still have one room over there still locked. There's like multiple room here. Alright. Oh, look at you. Hey.
It's just as my noble brother says. I'm a complete fool. I can't believe I thought I could become a champion. Ah, it's you, is it? I'm terribly sorry. But would you mind giving me some time to myself? I haven't achieved anything at all thus far. Even though I've dirtied my hands time and time again, I'm still yet to achieve anything. Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. As things stand, I've given up on the path of revenge and sullied the name of my house. What an easy mark I must have been. How did it take me so long to realize, honestly? There's just no end to my foolishness, is there?
So he's here.
Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. What an easy mark. Perhaps I am. No, what an easy mark.
Okay. So he came here after the murder of the person he was looking for. And then things happened, apparently. Recusant finger. That talisman. I should really look more carefully at what I'm picking up. Recusant. He said recusant a bunch of times, right? Is a finger a weapon? These are more horns than fingers here. I think it'd be like key items, probably. Oh, here it is. Attempts invasion of other players' world. Reusable. For online play. Attempts invasion of another player's world. Successfully will arrive as an invader recusant, with the objective of defeating the host of fingers of that world. This roll of finger is covered in snake scales, an heirloom of the Lord of the Volcano Manor. We've to tarnish to have become family. Ah. So, joining up with them, you become family with the whole snake thing they're doing and hunting people. Dangerous. Not a bloody finger, though. We got multiple anti-us groups, it seems. This picture. Want this finger?
Perhaps I am a no. What an easy.
So he must have joined up with them. I thought he was coming here too. Yeah, he joined up with them and stopped seeking revenge. So he must have joined up with these guys and done other things. I'm gonna open this door too, because I can. It's completely unnecessary. It goes to the same room. Hi. My thanks. We still got this room that we can't go in. Door's blocked shut. It looks like her knight is also gone. Don't know where he went. Yeah. So next, we need to worry about the tower. We also need to worry about if we have any places we can duplicate this remembrance. I think we do. We've tried some before and they weren't working. I don't know exactly how the duplication works. We've duplicated lots of them in various places. Worst case scenario, we find another mausoleum and then we can do it there. It's also possible there's not going to be enough mausoleums to duplicate everything. It's probably fine either way. So let us Alexander's down there. That's there. Dallas is here. Let's go back to the round table hold. At the round table hold. So I can't two-hand my weapon yet. Because we continue to be in safe zones. So, equipment of champions. Okay, we got the Briar Helm. Battered iron helm from a foreign land, worn by Elmer of the Briar. The winding rusted briars are a mark of the guilty and typically indicate a sentence of death. It also causes this armor to deal damage from performing dodge rolls. Elmer murdered numerous instructors and merchants and was known as the Bell-Bearing Hunter. Ooh. We find him. The Bell-Bearing Hunter. Yep. Sentence of death. I'll grab that. We can easily afford it. Doesn't look particularly heavy. That's all the equipment of champions again. What can we grab from this? We get the Blasphemous Blade, which we have all the stats for and does some fire damage. Sacred Sword of Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Remains of the countless heroes he has devoured writhe upon the surface of this blade. Now they share the same blood, bound together as family. Some HP is destroyed upon defeating an enemy. A unique skill, Taker's Flames. There is a sacred sword aloft to set it ablaze with blasphemous flames. They rain it down to fire off a forward blast. The flames steal HP from those they touch. Wow. And Rykard's Rancor. The terrible power of Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Summons searing spirits that leave a trail of delayed explosions in their wake. These spirits manifest from the Rancor of heroes who met a violent end. The Lord granted them an audience, whereupon they were welcomed by the maw of the great Serpent. Within the Serpent battles, they became the Lord's kin. That is 40 intelligence. We definitely have more ability to use the sword here, so we'll get that one first.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Let's see if we can have a chat with the all-knowing. See if he knows why we found some armor related to him. I guess I was just one of the heroes that ended up getting eaten by the snake.
You. What is it?
Doesn't have anything to say about it. We gotta find the other half of the medallion.
There are 4 more, Demig. Nicola of his twin, Luna Prince, and Rani is so here at the hole. If you should learn, I'll trade.
Yep,
we
yep,
both as such. Find the Albin.
Find the Alban Arquine. Yeah. I already did that. Okay. See if Rani has anything to say yet. I feel like we've missed a step, one way or another, because we followed Blythe down into the underground, and it never seemed to find him down there. So specific steps and us seemingly going in a slightly non-conventional order, probably not helping in our quest completion. Oh, well, we found Rani. She's right here. But she doesn't have her rune anymore, so I don't really care about that. So we just have the other 3 we need to worry about. Let me move. Grand Lift seems like a decent spot. I think that's down below the Grand Lift. That's not going to help. If I want to look to see if we can find this tower, it's probably going to be from above. Yeah, that's no good. Let me just skip your lift here. Which we realistically could have, because we had the mine path down to the other side. See here. Yeah, there is a tower right to the southwest. That's probably it. Yeah, this one. That's the southwest of the capital. West Altus Plateau? Yeah, I guess there's more out this way. Still have not been able to get into that tower. But also, if we look at our runes here, the Rune of the Unborn did not require us to go to the Liurnia Tower. I want to try this one more time. Before we head to the capital, there's still something that needs to go on this altar right here, too, that we apparently don't have. We found a 200 weapon. Something fits on the pedestal. It's like I mean, there's this button and button. Let's go to the top. water and stuff. Not helpful. It's not likely that anything has changed here. Just one of the areas that it's pretty clear there would be stuff. I'm just gonna kind of run past. Whether that works out well for me. Out of here. Inside. And pull this lever. Very full. Indeed. Very deep. Yeah, those little summon spirit guys aren't a huge deal most of the time. And from here, to a ladder up or something. There it is. This is probably fine. As long as he doesn't try shooting me with spells or anything from right there. And up here we have rats. So let's just... deal with that. Nice and easily. I guess we just go to the other ladder. And these rats drop down, that's fine. Because then they'll be below us. That's not an issue. Let's have to be careful because this spell does move us forward. Nimble sword ahead. This guy hanging off. Just out of range. Up. Precious item required ahead. It's got like a platform on it. That's more of a pressure plate. Got a view from back here. That rat's not happy about it, but there's nothing you can do. It's like a spiral. Or an upside down staircase, maybe? Like, we probably need whatever goes on the pedestal. It's not like we need to be up here for a specific grave. It could even be for later. It's also entirely possible. Although the enemies here aren't really late game scaled or anything. That doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Alright. But this is not even the one we need to go to anyways. We need to go to this one. That's kind of like underground from in the capital or something. Alright. So with that, I'd say... Oh, did he move again? Go back to the Volcano Manor. Just leaving and then coming back is sometimes all you need to continue quests. That's even what we can call this. It's still blocked. And he's gone. Didn't even say where he was going this time. Alright. Well, he's not here. He seemed angry about this whole situation, so maybe he headed down this way. No.
Dear, right. I wish to be one day.
They want to devour the gods. I'm just out here slaying the gods, or whatever I'm doing. Slayed him. That even counts. Demigods, at least. Working on it. There's always head. Try fire, and then no god ahead. I expect that he'd probably be fairly resistant to fire. What with the whole lava spewing he was doing. Victory. Well done. I don't believe it. Would be interesting to see how that fight goes without the special weapon. Because it was doing pretty chunky damage. Had wide range attack, long range. Yeah. So we can't really get to the tower here. The tower here. Could be from this mine. Could be from over here. Doesn't seem like there was a bridge or anything connecting it, so. There's the Erdtree right there. Wow. We've made it through this wall. We've made it through this wall over here too. We still haven't explored the leading up to area here. And all of the things that that includes, include like the 2 knights there. That's gonna be a whole thing. There's such one over there. Alright. So I think that is Mount Gelmir done. And the middle of Altus Plateau here. All that's left is going to be heading up to the capital. And the first way up to the capital is up this staircase. Or we can just go around through the battleground over there. But both are good options. I think we're going to start with this. Next time. Goodbye.